Thank you for tuning in today. Our mission is to equip and empower you to dig in and soar higher, doing the things that you love. So get ready to live life fully. Well, hey everyone, it's your girl Joy, your passionate gold miner. How are you doing today? Welcome to another episode of Living. This is episode 21. Woo! And today you're in for a treat because you have the joys today. It's going to be a joyful episode because I'm going to be talking to Joy Kent. Yes, that's right. You're getting two Joys today. And so Joy's going to talk to us about how to create your dream closet. And I love, she has a fashion blog. She has a workbook. She's going to talk to us about body proportion, face shape, body shape, color of your hair and eyes, and how to look confident in your clothes. All right, I'm excited to talk to her. All right, here comes the Joys. I hope you enjoy my episode with Joy Kent. All right. Well, hello, Joy.
Hello.
I am so excited to talk to you today. So everybody, you get the Joys today. So I know everybody loves your name because I get that a lot.
Yes, I do. I get sung to a lot too.
Oh, yes, me too. Yes, for a while, I didn't like my name when I was growing up. I didn't like my name because, yes, they would always sing and tease me. And it wasn't until I got older that, hey, I love my name now.
Well, I tell everybody I had to grow into it.
Yes. Because everybody expects you to be happy and cheerful and bubbly. Which most people...
I wasn't one of those kids. I was a painfully shy kid.
Okay, I was going to ask you that too. Were you one of those joyful kids? They say I live up to my name. And so one of the stories I tell of how I got my name was on the day I was born. You know how the doctor back in the day used to slap the baby on their butt and they would cry? Well, I laughed. And that's how I got my name. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, my dad named me because I was such a joy. So he was the one that came up with Joy.
Yes, and I'm so happy that our paths have collided.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah, so happy to talk to you. I love your blouse you're wearing and your necklace.
Thank you. Well, it's a very good representation of my 5 body elements, which we'll get into later on.
Yes. So on that note, our subject today is how to create your dream closet. And so
that is right.
Yes, I'm so excited. Let's start with just briefly tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have always loved clothes. And somewhere along the line, I figured out clothes change how you feel. And I started this love affair with clothes when I was around 10, and my mom taught me how to sew. I spent months begging her to teach me how to sew. I was 10 years old, so I was not that old. But she was a school teacher, and she taught sewing to kids, middle school kids, girls, before she had me. And so the way she taught me to sew was perfect because I had no frustrations with it at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I later on, I became an accountant. I sewed most of my clothes. But then when I started seeing other women not being seen or heard. And I was in a mostly male dominated industry. I was in the utility industry. And it just bothered me that there was a lot of really bright women not getting their ideas heard. So I started this research project to figure out why. And I kind of do that when things bother me, that's what I do. And I started seeing women whose ideas were getting heard. They were dressing differently than the other women. The clothes on it were appropriate for the situation. They fit that person really well. And so that kind of gave me a clue. And so I started down this rabbit hole of clothes. Mm-hmm. And that clothes change how you feel.
Yeah. So why is it important to have a dream closet?
Well, it's important to have a dream closet is because, as I said earlier, clothes change how you feel. And so they help you tap into your confidence and personal power. So if you're feeling a little unconfident, not sure of what you want to do, if you put clothes on that enhance your natural beauty, you somehow tap into this confidence. And this gives you that edge of confidence to take a step forward in your path of wherever it is you want to be, but also gives you the confidence to tackle those fears that are holding you back.
I agree that clothes can give you confidence.
It's like when you put something on, like that favorite outfit, everybody has that favorite outfit in their closet that they love to wear.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. They just know when they put on the clothes, no one has to say anything, but you just know you look really good. And so it's really about getting a closet full of those clothes.
It makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
How do you define a dream closet?
So a dream closet is basically clothes that enhance your body, that when you put them on, you feel like you can conquer your world. Wow. And it's as simple as that. So you don't have to have this big closet full of clothes.
So how do you determine which clothes are right for you?
Well, our body gives us clues. So looking at I call them your body elements, and I came up with this within my research. And you have 5 different body elements. You have your body shape, your face shape, the color of your hair, skin, and eyes, body proportion, body frame size. So what these 5 elements give you clues to what design lines and colors enhance your natural beauty. For example, body shape. Body shape gives you clues to the silhouette of clothes and then the placement of horizontal and vertical lines. Okay. So what does this mean? So body shape is the difference between your shoulders and your waist and your hips, and your hips and your shoulders. And then you have, there's 3 body shapes. So you have 2 categories, an angular category and a curved category. So your angular category, so those would be ones that the waist is not significantly smaller than both your shoulders and your hips. And so you look for angular silhouettes. Okay. And if your waist is significantly smaller than your shoulders and your hips, then you look for curved silhouettes. So you start out, when you're looking at any article of clothing, you always start out with what the silhouette. So I have kind of an in-between what I call an A shape, or it could be a pear shaped, and an S shape, which is more like a figure 8 shape. Okay. So I'm kind of in between those two. And so I have to look for curved body shapes. So princess lines, vertical darts that everything comes in at the waist. And if I wear something that's angular, I feel like I'm wearing my mom's clothes. Remember when you were a little girl and you put on your mom's clothes and everything just didn't fit right?
Right.
Well, that's how I feel when I wear angular clothes.
Okay.
So you just start the whole process right there. Well, I had my colors all done back in the 90s,
Yeah.
and it's just one piece of the puzzle, and that's what I kept seeing, is I would see just pieces of the puzzle. And this process is not about being a fashionista.
Okay.
It's not about wearing the latest fashions. I do not wear the latest fashions. I like simple lines. I like classic tailored lines because it fits my body and it fits my personality.
Okay.
And then I make it fit my body with darts. And it's all about what makes you feel good.
Yes. Yes.
It's all about, and fashion the problem is that fashion makes people feel like they're not good enough, like their body isn't good enough. And I'm here to say, excuse me, that your body is good enough. You're beautiful just the way you are. God made us beautiful just the way we are. It's all about how do we bring that forward. And so understanding horizontal lines, for example, understanding horizontal lines and the placement of them is really critical because it can totally bring a body out of balance. And so it's looking for balance, symmetry all over the body. And that's what you're looking for, is you want everything to be have symmetry for your body. And then somehow you tap into your confidence. It's amazing. I see, I helped a young girl. She was getting a suit for FBI camp. Mm-hmm. And her and her mom were looking for things that were more fashion forward and not really find anything. And so I helped them, and I brought out a suit that was FBI appropriate and fit her perfectly. So she was like a 16-year-old girl. Her body changed. Her body language totally changed. She stood up. She walked with purpose. Her voice changed. She was not that gangly 16-year-old anymore with that suit on. I didn't do anything. I just gave her the suit that was appropriate for the situation and fit her body perfectly.
Yeah.
And that's what clothes do.
You did something. Yes.
Well, I guess I did. I showed the appropriate, the best clothes, but that transformation was instantaneously. Yeah. And so that's what clothes do, is it instantaneously, you can change how you feel.
Yeah, no, I agree. So when you're working with someone, and most of us already have clothes and we have our closet, how does the process start? Where do you start with your client?
Where I start is always determining your 5 body elements.
Okay.
That's the first spot, so we know what we're dealing with. So we can go through the workbook. I have a workbook that we go through and do all the exercises. So it's understanding your body proportion is an important piece. We have ideal body is 8 heads. So you have 1 head, and then between your bust and your chin and your waist and your crotch is all 1 head. And then your crotch to your knees is 2 heads, and your knees to your floor is 2 heads. So you compare that to where you are actually. And most women are not well proportioned. So for me, I am long between my chin and my bust and my waist. So I'm about 2 inches longer in that area. And then then my legs from my knee to my floor are short. Mm-hmm. which was, I never knew this until I did this. This is exercise, that my legs are shorter than my torso. I always wondered why capris did not look good on me. The reason why is because of they cut my legs. So horizontal lines, stop your eye, make it look wider, and make it look shorter. So capris were making my legs look short, and then I go out of balance because of my torso is so long.
Yeah.
So for me, the best place for horizontal lines is in my torso area, making it appear smaller, and my legs look longer. Wow. So it's understanding those. Yeah. And then we go through your closet, we look at your very favorite outfit to determine why is it your favorite outfit? What are the design lines and colors that make it your favorite outfit?
I see.
It's eye-opening. And so do you want me to tell you what the clues are for each body element?
Yes.
Okay. So body shape, I said, the silhouette of clothes and the placement of horizontal, vertical lines.
Okay.
So summary, horizontal lines, stop your eye, make that area look wider and also shorter.
Okay. Vertical
lines make your eye go up and down and makes that area look longer and thinner. So then the second one is face shape. So face shape gives you clues as to the shape of design lines. So like collars, pockets, prints, and accessories. So this blouse, the print is angular. The pocket, the collar is angular, and my necklace is angular. I have an angular face. So you want, if you have an angular face, you want angular design lines. If you have a curved face, then you have more curved design lines. Yours appears to be more curved to me. Okay. Because of this, yeah, because of your cheeks and everything. It appears to be more curved.
Okay. So am I dressed appropriately today?
Well, I think, yeah, so far what I see.
Okay.
I mean, from here up.
Yes. You know, you never know. I'm coming on talking to you and I'm like, uh-oh, what should I wear? I had like 3 different outfits.
I know, I have that effect on people sometimes. So the coloring of your hair, skin, and eyes, they give you clues for color, but color combinations, and that means what other colors go together, and then the relative lightness and darkness of those colors. Can you wear really dark colors with really light colors, or do you have to be kind of all on the same level?
Okay.
So and then also it's your first clue to scale of prints and accessories. And then you have body proportion. The first clue is placement of horizontal, vertical lines. Basically, you don't want to put horizontal lines in short areas because it's going to make it look shorter. You want to put them in long areas. And vertical lines, you want to put them in short areas because it's going to make those look longer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then you have the second clue for scale of prints and accessories. And then the last one is body proportion. That's basically your skeleton, the width of your skeleton. So of your small, medium, large. And it gives you the clue is the last clue of scale of prints and accessories. So we just go through all of that to determine what your best design lines and colors.
I see. And then you can also help out best places for that client to shop.
Yeah, I can help in that respect. And it's really it's about finding the right manufacturer that fits your body. So think of pants. Think of all the women out there and all the curves there are, or lack of curves. Some people have no butts, so, and
Yeah, yeah.
but think of and then it's so hard to get a pair of pants to fit all of those different curves from one manufacturer. And I have found that manufacturers have different body types and different curves and stuff. So it's all about finding your manufacturer.
All right. She has cracked the code, because you know what? I get teased a lot, Joy, for wearing skirts. I'm a skirt person. I love the A-frame and skirts. And it doesn't matter where I go. I could go to my daughter's house. She's like, "Oh my goodness, where are you going in this skirt? Wear your jeans or whatever." And I'm not really a pants person, unless my go-to is a long top with some leggings. If I'm wearing pants or leggings, I usually put a long top because I don't like pants. So talk a little bit more about how can I, and I know we can get together offline, but that is very interesting. Maybe you can help me like pants.
Well, it's really all about finding the right manufacturer.
Okay.
However, you might not find the right manufacturer. I have to make my pants because I haven't found the right manufacturer. I'm the right manufacturer. I just met with a woman this last Sunday. We were looking for jeans and pants for her. We couldn't find anything. She has a different body. She's a petite, on the taller side of petite, and her rise. So petites are all about in pants, the rise. So from the crotch to the waist. So for petites, it's shorter, and she's that way. But then her legs are too long. So she finds petites sizes too short.
Mm.
And then she has no butt. So we were talking, and we went to a lot of different places at the mall, in the Galleria Mall here in Roseville, and did not find anything that really fit her body. So one thing that I do is I do custom clothes, and I do help. If someone wants to sew their own clothes, I will create a pattern for them. And because you might not find it. So for me, tops, because I'm long, I can never find them fitting my body right.
Right.
So, and dresses. So I make my clothes. So this is I made this.
Oh, and beautiful.
Yeah. And so you might not find it. So you might have to have it custom made, or you might have to have it altered. Yeah. So like with this lady, not for the length of the pants, but so for the lack of a butt, you have to take it in, the crotch in, to get rid of that excess fabric. Okay. Or it could be if you're like me, and that you have a smaller waist, then you can have it taken in and have it at the waist. You might have to do that. But in my younger days, I had a bigger butt. Now that I'm in the menopause area, you lose muscle mass. So I've lost a lot of my muscle mass. But if you're a bigger butt, what happens is there's not enough length in most clothes. So you have this V in the back. Yeah. And so it has to do more with having enough length there. And so having your clothes custom made, you can get that length. Okay. Now they do have some blue jeans that I do like. Now, one of the things that I was blessed with is legs. I've always been told I have nice looking legs, but and so jeans and leggings, fit me well. I don't know, but I just love skirts. See, that's the thing, is that's what you feel good in. Yeah. And so that you should forget what everybody else says. wear what it is that you feel the best in.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
it's
have
all
on a
about,
skirt right now. It's so funny. I'm sitting here, nobody can see it, but I have on a skirt.
well, you have to wear what is, you get that extra piece of oomph. So in the coloring area, color of your hair, skin, and eyes, I don't have you go out and look at all the colors that look really good on you. It's what are those colors that you love to wear?
Okay.
So for me, I have 4 colors I love to wear. I love wearing red, a royal blue, and fuchsia, and then a kind of a tanzanite blue purple color.
Oh, okay. So some of the primary colors.
Yeah, and bright and vibrant colors. But of those colors, I feel my most power in red.
Ooh.
So on those days when I need that little extra oomph,
yeah,
I wear red in some way.
Yeah.
Have red here,
Yeah.
So for me, red is a power color.
Yeah.
Other people, it's not everybody has their own power color. I know customers who green is their power color.
Mm-hmm.
It's just each of us is different. So it's finding what your power color is.
Okay. Yeah, I like green. I like blues and orange and purple. Yeah. You talked about the 90s, and I did have my colors done in the 90s, and they were burgundies, the wines and the burgundies. And I have a lot of that in my closet.
But how do you feel when you wear it?
I feel really good. I love the fall season, but I explore all colors. Yeah.
When I had my colors done, green was a big one. So this color green, it's kind of your forest green. I don't like wearing green. I do not have any green. I have green like in here, and I have when it comes in prints, but that's the only thing. I am not a green person.
Wow, interesting.
I'm not a yellow person. I'm not an orange person, which I could probably do some of those in the right colors, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Right. Yeah, I get it. But you know what? Just a little bit of hint that you have in your blouse is perfect because it's highlighting, like your cheeks and the colors in your face right now.
Yeah. So it's green looks good on me. It's just how I feel in it.
How you feel in it.
So that's the difference is green does look good, but it's not who I am. I like green around me, but I don't like to wear green.
So you prefer the client to choose their own colors and what they like, and then you just kind of help them with the body elements and making sure the clothes fit, vertically, horizontally, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it is that, because I found that we all just, in my experience, we gravitate to certain colors. And then I can help them fine tune that color so that it's right for them. So if they like oranges, well, there's all sorts of colors in the orange spectrum. So where in that orange spectrum is going to be best?
Okay.
Also in the clothes and accessories you wear, your haircut, your makeup that you have on, so you go in and what is bringing you out? Who is you? Who is your gift to the world? Who is God meant you to be?
Yeah. And you notice, when you show up in the room, people don't forget you. They see who you are and they see how you shine. It all goes together. Your outfit, your accessories make you, feel more confident when you.
It's just really amazing. Coco Chanel has a saying, dress shabbily and they remember the dress impeccably and they remember the woman.
Oh, I love that. Say
and
that
so
wait, say that again. Wait.
Okay. Dress shabbily, and they remember the dress. Dress impeccably, and they remember the woman.
Oh, wow. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I kind of live, it's in my book, my workbook.
Yeah.
So that's everything starts out with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's going to be how you show up too. You're going to show up and they will remember the person and they'll remember you. You're right. And the way you show up, confident, humble. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And really, this is what my whole premise of everything is, that we were made to pursue something, create impact,
Yes.
and make this world a better place to live.
That's right.
And that's what got me started in this whole journey, because I saw a lot of bright women not get their ideas heard, not being seen. So think about what this world would look like where more women are getting their ideas heard and seen.
Yeah. And not worried
what would this
what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Because I see and I just want to say this: no body shape, no body element is perfect or the best, because I've seen all types, short, tall, wide, skinny, and I was like, wow, she looks amazing.
It's so true. It's so true. And we're perfect the way we are. Do we need to grow in some respect? Yes.
Yeah.
We need to grow to our dying day. But we have to show up where we are right now. And and it's important that we share our gifts with the world.
Yeah.
Because we were created with those gifts for a purpose.
Yeah.
And
yes. I always say you're amazing, you're beautiful, you are called, you are chosen, you are wanted, and guess what? You are enough. Because I'm going to tell you, I know some people who shop at a thrift store, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they look wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things, like you mentioned, is getting your clothes altered. Because I did know a lady who, she would buy her clothes on purpose. If she liked something and she couldn't find what she wanted, she'd get it in a bigger size, but she'd get it altered.
Yeah. Finding a seamstress is one of the best things that you can do. It's like having your hairdresser. They become your best friend. They get to know your body well. It's just that extra person helping you.
Yeah.
And also, but you can do it yourself. Most alterations are fairly easy to do, and all you have to do is go to YouTube, and they show you how to do it.
Yeah, I go to YouTube for a lot of things, Joy. But I don't know, man. I can see me doing this now. Look, want to be looking like this. Hey, I'll start a new fashion. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to come to you for the alterations.
Yeah, well, not everybody sews, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane on that way and come to you.
Today, I'm going to spend a little time talking about the writing services that we offer. We offer all versions of editing. We will issue ISBN numbers, including a barcode for those authors who intend to produce their book in print format. We will also copyright the work. We offer all writing services needed to prepare work and make it publish ready. If you are a new author and you need guidance through the process, we're here for you. If you are a seasoned author and working on a current or have an upcoming project, we are here for you. We would be honored to be your publisher, and because we are a small publisher, it gives us much satisfaction and joy to be able to spend more time with our clients. We are affordable, and each project is priced to the needs of the work and the wants of the author. So give us an email. Email us at pirateheartpress@gmail.com or visit our website at www.pirateheartpress.com. And we will be happy to get you on your way to becoming a published author in no time.
I want to go a little bit into the closet.
When we look at closets, we just go through and look at different outfits, look at different different combinations, and why something works for them, why something doesn't work for them, if we can alter it to make it work even better.
Yeah.
So we go through all of that. We look at favorite outfits and things that they like to wear, and then how can we make it better, or is it perfect the way it is?
Yeah, I like that you said combinations, because that's what helps me get to the combinations, by me having it color coded. And then I'm able, to also do the rack in the front. And I have a good time. I have my music. I have music, well lit closet. And I'm that girly girl. I'm in there, trying on outfits. And my husband comes in there sometimes. What are you doing? I have the accessories. I've been doing that from a young age. Tell us a little bit, how can we work with you more?
So there's a couple different ways. I do have a website. I have two different websites.
Okay.
One that's beautyfashionsimply.com. And that's where I have my blog. So I write a blog every Tuesday, and it's about some body element. I've just finished a whole series on prints and how to analyze a print, because there's so many women that say, I'm not doing prints. Because they're hard. Is because you have to look at so many different things. So I went through the whole process of how do you analyze prints. And I'm just starting a new one, going back to the body elements and how to determine your body element, or the clues that they give you, and how you can start determining your own. So that's the blog.
Okay.
And then I also have online classes that I'm developing, and that's at wearingyourgreatness.membervault.com. And in there, I do have my workbook. It's called Beauty Fashion Simply, The Science of Dressing Impeccably.
Ooh.
And in that class, it's just an online course, so you can download the whole workbook. I recommend print it out so that you can do all the exercises. And then I have a module for each one of the body elements that goes through each body element, and then you can figure out how to do it. And it's all kind of written out. It's kind of the workbook translated in an online course.
Okay. Yeah.
And also we can work together, and it's 5 1-hour sessions where we go through each of the body elements. And then at the end, we're going to look at your closet. We're going to look at your favorite outfit and determine why it's your favorite outfit. This is all about teaching you how to see your design lines and colors. Because I'm not one of those people that you're going to call me every time you go shopping, or if you have something new that you need and you're going outside of your comfort zone, then call me. But then if for everyday things, you need to just know how to do it yourself.
Okay.
But I'll also go shopping with you and determine, and I also do alterations and custom clothing. And eventually I will sell clothes online, and it will be a semi-custom type thing. You'll put your body measurements in, and then I'll make it up for you.
That's what I was going to say. You need your own store. Oh my, I mean, I can just see so many different things that you can do with this. Yeah, you need your own store so we can buy from you. And then
Yep.
look, I have this in my closet, my iPad, and I'll have your face. I'll be like, wait a minute. Okay, where's she at? I need to go live with Joy.
That's right.
Joy, look what I'm wearing. What do you
Yeah.
think? But yeah, because I love it that you will stick around and walk through the process with us for a while until we feel confident. Even go shopping with us. That's awesome right there. Yeah, and then kind of help us organize. Oh, yeah, I see so many different services. Help us organize our closet. Yeah, and then and that's why I like, having my mirror, having a well-lit closet, because it's one of the things that make me feel good. I can see the colors I want, and it just makes me feel good to just
I would love to see your closet.
Yeah, try on clothes. It's funny. Now it's funny you say that, because I started to do this episode from the closet. Yeah, and I said, well, I don't want to do it because she might do it. And I was thinking you might take us through your closet, but I haven't with shoot. Now, let me just tell you, we've downsized. And a lot of the ladies who watch the show know I've downsized from a 2-story to a 1-story. But I used to have one whole bedroom of shoes. And so I have a page on Facebook, The Joy Project, Crafty Girl Boss, and my granddaughter actually did, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes in my shoe room. She did in my shoe room. So maybe I'll have to tie some of that to this episode so that you can see. It was so funny. Just shelves of shoes.
Welcome to the Joy Project, and I'm going to show you around my nana's beautiful shoe room. Now let's get started around the shoe room. First, we have this purse. I think she went to Paris. I love this purse. It's my favorite purse. Now, look at the tassels on these shoes. They're like kind of red. And we have these shoes. These are kind of snakish. Then we have some black, brown shoes. Under here, we have some gray shoes. Now these are some gold and brown shoes. These are gold shoes, and these are gold shoes. Now over here, we have a few purses, and this says she leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes, and that's right, because she has these shoes. I wish these were my shoes. I love these shoes. Look at the little bows in the front. I wish they had these in kid size so I could have them. They're so cute. Now we have these white and black shoes. I love these. These are like kind of for if you go to a white and black party. These are open toes. This one's cute. She has a few pumps. These are a pump too. These are some more open toes. These ones are really cute. These are purple, red. Now let's go over here. This says, you have the design of your own destiny. Okay, so we have wedges over here. We have a couple kinds. We have like 5 or 6. We have these. These are really tall, really nice. These ones are for summer, kind of. They're really cute. They're really high. Just perfect for a styling party. Now these ones are like snake skinish. These kind of, if you see it close, it'll just look like it's all bumpy and stuff. So she has more of these. These are kind of wedges. These are sandals. She has these blue shoes. She has her flats. She has some white shoes under here. There's one with diamonds. And she has a couple purses. She has a few more shoes down here. So thank you for watching The Joy Project, and hope you watch The Joy Project again. Bye.
And so
I would love to be a shoe person.
Oh, I love shoes. I love shoes.
I just have very narrow feet. And there's not very many shoes out there with narrows.
Mm. Well, you know what's funny? It's funny you say that. It's always, I think, because I'm a shoe person. And that perfect size, I have friends who have the perfect size foot. And that's the size they always have in the store on sale. And I'm like trying to be like Cinderella and squeeze. I'm like, come on, I can get my foot in that shoe. Yes, but yeah, I have my shoes color coded and really nice. And I'm slowly coming a little bit out of the heels. I still have my heels, but I love boots. I have so many boots, tall boots, short boots. Like I said, I had a whole shoe room.
Yeah. Well, clothes bring you, obviously, clothes bring you joy,
Yes.
so it's just, so you have to go with that, you have to bring out who you are. Other people is different.
Yeah.
And so you have to, but even if you are a person that you don't like clothes so much, or they're not like them, but they're not as important for you, but feeling good is good.
Yeah.
And so if you know what clothes make you feel good and understand what design lines, I was helping a mom with their daughter getting a prom dress. The daughter is a tomboy and very athletic. And by understanding the body elements, they came up with a fabulous prom dress. And that really just really looked great on her. And so it's just really understanding your body.
Yeah, yeah. That's nice that you help. And see, I would have loved to have you around when I was going to the prom. I did okay. I actually still have my picture. Yeah, I think I did okay, but hey, who knows? I might have to show it to you one day and let you analyze it. Okay, you could have done this. Back in the day, I had the best shape. And so I didn't really care. It didn't take a lot of effort to dress myself.
Well, that's fairly normal.
Yeah.
It's as we get older and we have our babies and, life changes our bodies. Just life changes our bodies.
Okay, keep on.
And so it's all about too understanding what design lines and colors are good on your new body.
Yeah.
So when you lose weight, when you gain weight, when you go through menopause, you just had a baby, you're going to have different design lines.
Yeah.
It's going to be all different. So it's just understanding what's going to be good now.
Yeah.
On your body.
And just you saying that, your spirit, the way you're talking, I think a lot of ladies would love to work with you because you get it, you understand, you're not trying to make them feel, bad. Like you said, if they work out, if they don't work out, your body is your body. And I just love what you just said because you drew me in just now going, okay, she's not going to judge me, and you're just here to help. Just here.
Yeah, that's all it is, because you have something. It's really all about how can you walk down the path of being more confident all the time.
Ooh.
And what's going to give you the courage and the strength and the confidence to face those demons, those fears, those whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way I propose to do it, you do it by wearing clothes that gives you that little bit of edge. I had to do this. I had tons of demons and fears that I had to face in my whole process of bringing all of this out. And I found when I wore clothes that were right for me, I was able to find that the courage and the strength and the confidence to keep taking those steps forward, even when I'm laying spread eagle on the ground
Mhm.
and find the courage to get back up. Okay, what am I going to do now?
Oh my.
And that's life.
wow.
Life is all about those ups and downs. It's about facing your fears, facing your demons, and being spread eagle on the ground.
Right. Oh my goodness. You get knocked down, but you get back up, keep moving forward. Yeah.
It's just that's way it's made.
Yeah. 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 And I want to ask you this. So what about at night, loungewear, and nobody's looking, no one's around. What are you wearing?
I actually end up wearing a lot of things that the design lines fit my body. I mean, it's like I write my blog in my jammies or in my sweats. So I get up at 5 a.m. every morning to write. And my design lines mostly fit my body. And they might be a little looser,
Yeah.
but they're not going to be skin tight or, but the colors, I do not have any colors in my house that do not look good on me.
Mhm.
I do not wear raglan sleeves whatsoever. I will none of that is in my house. I mean, so there's certain things that I do. I try to do things that keep me in that confident area.
Okay.
And so because I write 5 o'clock in the morning, and for me, writing is not an easy thing. So this writing journey, that's one of the demons that I had to face,
Mhm.
because the universe kept telling me back probably in about 2008 I needed to do a blog. And it's
Mhm.
like, no, I don't write. I was always told, don't write, Joy, you're a horrible writer.
Oh.
And the universe kept saying, you got to write, you got to write. And so then this book my workbook kind of flowed out of me. So it's like, okay,
Come
we
on.
can do this. And then I had to do it again. It took another 6 years of facing all these demons. And then
Yes.
it's like, okay, I got to do this. And the grammar part's not necessarily great, but I hired an editor, the
There you
person
go.
who first edited my workbook. And so we have a system going, and she says my writing's gotten better after the last 3 years.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so but that was a big thing for me,
Wow.
is to write. Actually doing what we're doing today, being on video, is a really big thing. At one moment in time, I would never have been able to do this.
Yes. It's so funny you're saying that, because one of mine was doing what we're doing today, is getting on the video. And when God said, okay, start the YouTube channel, do a show once a month. And I was like, oh no, now, we have over 1,500 subscribers, and here we go. We're on episode 21. And like you, I faced my demons and, kept on going. And now look at the two joys.
Yeah,
Who would have thought? See, if I hadn't started the show, you and I would not be here.
This is true.
Oh my goodness.
So it's figuring out how to get up and getting the strength to get up to face whatever it is, and and just know that you're going to be spread eagle on the ground, and you figured a way to get back up.
Yeah, I talk about this. Matter of fact, I just posted a little excerpt from one of my episode 6, when I was talking to a lady, and we were talking, because I always had a problem with that balance of being, perfect. And so, I was like, I'm not doing that, it's going to have to be perfect, and so that's the thing that we struggle with. We want it to be perfect. But look, I'm going to tell you, I had to find that balance between very good. It's very good. It's okay. Okay, but guess what? You're going to get better. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. And so, Joy, do you have anything else that you would like to add before we wrap up?
Not just I guess a little about the perfection part of what you just said. No one's perfect.
Yes.
But we're perfect the way we are.
Ooh.
And it's all about bringing that to the world. Because the universe, God, made you with a certain set of skills. And how that comes about is like me not being able to write or speak well on video. He made me that way on purpose. So who we are right now is perfect.
Yes.
And your body is perfect. It's all about understanding what design lines and colors enhance your beauty. And that will help you go out and share your gift with the world.
Oh, I love it. Yes, you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes, I love that scripture. Psalms 139:14, I believe that's in. Yes, you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay. And he knew what he was doing when he designed you. God knew. When he designed you, he saw you in your mother's womb. And you know what? You came out perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. I really enjoyed you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed this process and getting to know you better also.
Yes, yes.
And I want to see your closet someday.
Okay, okay. Can you name something that can make you feel happier, more productive, and it inspires creativity? I know you were thinking of your hot morning cup of coffee or tea, but did you know that keeping a writing journal has the same benefits and they last long after the caffeine buzz has worn off? Keeping a writing journal is a great way to empower your thoughts and ideas. Is journaling part of your writing life? If not, think about starting a journal. Here are some beautiful journals I created from my artwork. You can also use these journals for note-taking. They are compact for carrying in your bag, and they come in 6 different styles. Please visit our website at equiptosoar.com and click on our tools and resources page.